Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are gonna talk about a little bit of fitness. I've got my cup of tea, I've got all my sporty stuff on, so we are ready. We're gonna do it. So let's just dive right into it. So this year has been the year of getting into fitness for me. I always say every year that I'm gonna try and do some bits, lose some weight, all that sort of stuff, but this year really has been the year. Even before I got engaged, it was a big priority for me. Even more so now that I know that a wedding's coming up and I want to look good for it. So I have been really concentrating on fitness this year. So there's a few things that I've sort of learned that if I end up going to the gym without, I just don't like the experience. I have also learned this year that I am more of a class person than a gym person. I had a gym membership at the beginning of the year and didn't really go very often, but then started doing classes with One Rebel and Unit and a few others and really enjoyed it. So that is one thing I think you sort of need to do when you first start out. You need to try everything and then see what you like and what resonates with you, what makes you feel good. I actually as well did 30 days of yoga at the beginning of the year with Adriana. I'll link her channel down below. And that was another thing. I'd never really done yoga, I'd never focused on yoga. I'd done a few classes here and there, but never really put the focus in. That made a massive difference for me. And then I started Pilates, that made an even bigger difference for me. And so I tried to do a mix of all different types, bit more hardcore things and a bit more mellow and more strength training. So yeah, anyway, that's not what this video is all about. It's about the stuff that I need for the gym and the stuff that I can't live without. So we will dive straight into that right now. So obviously the most obvious thing is gear. I was very much one of those people that had all the gear and absolutely no idea. I like to chill out on gym stuff. I'm one of those really annoying people that before this year, I had loads of gym wear and just used to sit on my butt and do nothing. So yeah. So I was very well equipped for it. So the first thing that obviously you have to have as a lady are sports bras. So I've had this one from Nike for ages, which is now way too big for me because I've lost quite a bit of weight, but I do still like it to chill out in, so that's a good thing. I tend to go a little bit smaller when I've got sports bras just to make sure everything stays in. I've not got massive boobs, but I've got quite medium-sized boobs, so yeah, especially if I'm doing a lot of jumping around and quite high intensity classes, I like to have them strapped down. So one place actually that was really good was Sports Direct. I hardly ever go in there because I don't really need to, but I went in for a sports bra because I forgot my sports bra one day and came up with this bad boy, and it's actually a really good buy. There was two for like £10 or something like that, maybe just a bit over that, and they're both really good. So I would completely recommend going in there for any new sports gear. They do everything pretty much. So yeah. Another thing obviously are like pants. So I have a range. These are from SheIn, and I found that that website is actually amazing for really cool ones. Like you can see, this has a little tropical pattern on it. Not the best quality in the world, but if you like to wear really cool sportswear, then I mean, you would realistically only wear it for maybe like 6 months to a year, and then it would probably have to be thrown out. But I've had these for about 6 months now, and they're faring pretty well. I mean, I don't wear them all the time. Again, I try to not wear them constantly because the more they get washed, the more likely it is that they'll go. But I really like them. They've got a high-waisted band, so it tucks you in if you've got a little bit of wobble that you want to keep in. These ones are long ones, but you can obviously buy shorter ones on there. I've also got a black pair that are amazing. I would completely recommend that actually for jog pants. I also use H&M quite a lot because I think their sportswear is actually really good as well. And then for a top, I usually just wear something baggy, or yeah, I don't buy specific tops. I usually just wear an old top for the gym. So yeah, that's the stuff that obviously everyone needs for the gym. Another really good tip, if you are a size 5 or under, I buy kids trainers instead of normal trainers. I've got a pair of Nike kids trainers that were like half the price of the adults, so a little tip there if you want some nice trainers but you can't afford it. and you're a size 5 and under. And then the other thing is hairbands. I always use Invisibobbles when I go for gym classes, just because they don't give me a headache, they're not as tight, and you can make them as tight as you want them, but they seem to hold everything in because obviously they're loopy and curly. So Invisibobbles are another must-have for me when it comes to gym wear. And then post-gym, I'm all about minis. I've run out of a lot of minis, so I can't physically show them to you, but I can of course tell you about them. So I buy like mini shampoos and mini conditioners, because just in case the gyms that you go to don't have shampoo and conditioner in there, most of them do, but it's worth a go. And then if you don't have time to wash your hair, I usually just shower off my body really quickly, and I use Femfresh for that. They have an active wash. I actually look after the brand, so I obviously love it, but yeah, they have an active wash, which is great. They also have a little mini one again, which you can just pop in your gym bag. I also take the wipes. These are an old packet now, they're repackaged, but I also take the wipes just in case. So yeah, it's either wash or wipes. Both will be in my gym bag most likely, but I will either do one or the other. And then if I don't want to wash my hair, it will be Batiste Dry Shampoo. Again, I look after the brand, so it could be said that I'm a little bit biased, but I've used it for years, literally since I could use dry shampoo, I think, since early teens. So yeah, I do love it. So they also come in minis, so I'll usually put a mini in, but I actually ended up just buying this, so this is now my gym one. But deodorant wise, just so you know, I love the Dove ones. Again, I don't have any, well, I don't have it in the vicinity to show you, but yeah, I do love the Dove ones. I've tried like Right Guard and another brand that just weirdly ended up making me smell in the end. Some people I've spoken to have this problem too. There's just some deodorants that obviously don't sit right with your skin. Dove has never had a problem for me. I always love them. I think they have like that lovely powdery baby smell as well, which is slightly weird, but but yeah, I quite like it. So anyway, makeup wise, I just take really simple makeup, because usually if I'm going to the gym, it is like 7 in the morning, so by the time I get out of my class it's about 8ish, and I've got an hour to make sure everything is done, dusted, and I'm sat at my desk in work. So makeup wise, I will take the Nars Tinted Moisturiser, which I actually use most days now, and then I'll just put that on with a little buffer brush from Real Techniques. The Maybelline Eraser Concealer. The Maybelline Eraser Concealer, which I will just do before this and just whiz it all over my face anywhere that needs it. If I'm in a super rush, I will literally just go in with this and just blend it all in, and then whack some mascara on. So the one I'm using at the minute is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang, and it's really good. Yeah, it's really, really lovely. Makes my lashes super long. Yeah, can't complain about that. And this will always stay in my bag wherever I am. So it's the Dr. Pawpaw. This is the Papaya Gold. I usually just have like the normal original one, but I use this for pretty much everything. Lips and just a quick moisturiser everywhere. So I'll usually put it on my lips and then use the excess to like moisturise my skin. This is amazing if you've got like bad feet, or if you do a lot of running and stuff like that. It softens everything up. So yeah, definitely try that out. Just pop it with socks when you go to bed, and yeah, I mean, that is a whole different story. This is just going off on so many tangents, it's unbelievable. But yeah, this is also good for that. But gym wise, I like to just have it there just in case. I guess if you do like a lot of weights and you get like the little sore spots here, then this would be really good for that too. I don't tend to do that a lot. Only when I do like unit classes, I'll find that it starts to get like a little bit hard here because of obviously picking up the weights. But I don't find that a massive problem. This is mainly for lips and that sort of stuff, cuticles, that sort of stuff. Then that is pretty much everything that I will take when I'm in the gym. Obviously like towels and stuff like that, the obvious stuff. Also a water bottle, which I love the Chilli ones. So I've got like a rose goldy one. I also have one that's from One Rebel, which has a straw, which I like if I'm doing like spin or something, because these can be a bit annoying if you're bouncing around on a bike. So the ones that have like a built-in straw are really good for spin or quite high intensity stuff. These are good otherwise. So yeah, because of the whole plastic free situation, a lot of gyms are starting to have these sort of water bottles, which is really good. And if you've got your own, then perfect, but obviously most gyms you can buy them now, so if you are looking for one, then go for that. If not, then you can buy these pretty much anywhere at the minute. I know John Lewis do the Chilli ones, I think. I'll put some down below. I'll put some of my favourites down below for you. So that is everything I like to take to the gym. I don't do a lot of fitnessy stuff, and I don't think I really have the right to. I know some amazing PTs, so I'll pop them down below as well, and some, like, maybe I don't know them, like videos that I like to do on YouTube. So yeah, there'll be a mixture of people that I know that are amazing, and also videos that I do myself. I do a lot of yoga stuff at home actually. I just find it a lot more relaxing, and I get into my zone quicker than if I do it in a class. Anyway, rambling over. So that is everything for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!